Hey Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jordan, and on Instagram you can find me at Little Stitch Girl Designs.
And I'm Jamie, and on Instagram you can find me as Jamie X Stitch.
We have only had a week since our last video, but we wanted to do a quick little update because with all the holidays we won't be able to get to another video until January 6th or 7th. But we also really wanted to wish everyone happy holidays.
Hope you can enjoy this time with family and friends and
get lots of work done.
Stitchy time. I have a few shout outs I want to do. Let's see. The first one is to Trisha 3 Owl Threads. I've watched every video. I caught her one of the first videos I watched back 2 years ago when I started watching Flosstube. And then I went back and watched all of her previous videos and then have stayed current on all of them, and I enjoy watching them and all the progress and things she does. And she's been doing the Stitch with Me's or the Friday blah blahs, something like that. Anyway, they're really fun to watch. Heidi Cran, Stitching 1/2. She's from Canada, and she has amazing work on her, I think it was episode 8. She showed all of her Christmas stockings, and then her stitchy wall that has like all the, I think it's her sampler wall is what she calls it, but it was amazing. And then Nicole's Needlework. I really enjoy her videos, her podcasts, episodes as she calls them. She does amazing stitching. She prefers 1 thread over 2 on 40 count. I have not tried to stitch that. That just kind of scares me, but I'm intrigued by it because her stitching looks amazing. And she talks about how, you know, with stitching with 1 thread, you don't have to worry about your threads twisting, and that they always lay nicely. And they do. Her stitching looks beautiful. So those are my shout outs this week, people I enjoy watching.
We are really excited to see all of the new people starting Flosstubes. We kind of talked about it last week that if you're thinking of starting one, please do, because I mean, we always need more people to watch while we stitch, right? And we've been watching all of our favorites, and we both have a personal YouTube account, so as we watch on all of your videos, sorry, I'm really scatterbrained today.
It's the blonde coming out.
I was up sick all night last night, so I didn't get a ton of sleep, so.
Don't get me sick.
It's not contagious sick. It's
okay.
Just life. But I use my personal YouTube account a lot of the time when commenting and watching videos. So that's just Jordan Nicole. And then every once in a while I don't log out of the Basic Stitches account. And so you'll see comments from me from both of those accounts.
And the same with me as well. Is there's sometimes I've commented and I've been on the Basic Stitches account, but most of the time, and for up until we just started Basic Stitches, a little over a month ago, it was always just Jamie Benson. But I recently updated that one to Jamie X Stitch Benson. Can't even say my last name. Just so that it matches more with my Instagram. So I comment with both.
And we have really enjoyed replying to all of your comments on our last video. I think we've replied to everyone that's commented, and we really love interacting with you guys.
Yeah, it makes it fun. I mean, I always have enjoyed the Instagram part of it and interacting with people, but to now have the YouTube as well, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's a really fun community to be a part of, because it's not just posting the videos, it's making the friends and the connections and meeting other stitchers, because while we have our family that stitches, we don't really have a lot of other people that do. So you guys are our stitchy family. This week I didn't actually cross stitch at all.
Stitchy family, but you don't cross stitchy.
I mean, I crocheted and you use stitches and crochet kind of. But I have been working on the kid characters made by Mary. So here's Anna. She's almost done. She just has her hair left. And that's what I was working on last night, and then was determined to finish and got sick.
She looks amazing though. Show her the dress. Yeah, up closer.
I've done the details on her dress all the way around. These ones aren't even, but I decided I don't care.
I think they look great.
I got her shoes finally all sewed on. I love her eyes. And this is kind of stitchy related because I had to crochet with DMC embroidery floss, and that is not easy. And then her eyebrows and eyelashes and her mouth are all done with embroidery floss.
She looks great. Lacey's gonna love her.
I know, I'm so excited. She's downstairs right now, and I'm like, I just want to give it to her, but I can't yet. So I made a lot of progress on her. And then I have started Batman. This is just where his nose will be. I haven't done that yet. I'm really excited to finish him. Sadly, he's probably not going to be done in time for Christmas.
I didn't know that. Breaking news.
I've been working on him a lot, but the fingers for the amazing hands that we've shown you, they take a long time because they're so little, but also for him they're done with black and crocheting with black yarn. Anyone who crochets knows that it is the worst. So I've been working on his hood and his cape, and that's just about done. It's not assembled, but it's just a hood right now, but it's getting done. And then I have his arms and assembling him, and that's it. But I just don't think that with doing on his hair and the fingers and everything that he'll be done in time for Christmas. But Ben was already going to have an extra Christmas present, so I'm instead just going to finish this fleece blanket that I'm making for him.
Let me help hold up.
It's big. It's for a twin size bed.
I'm just tying the ends.
But it's just got green on one side and then puppies on the other. So I just need to finish tying the ends, and then he'll have the same amount of Christmas presents as Lacey.
And when Lacey was Ben's age, you did her blanket.
Yeah,
too.
I found
Sophia
the First fleece on clearance at Walmart and bought it and made her a blanket, so now he'll have a blanket too. And then I have to show Anna's hair. There's so much hair that still needs to go on her head. Oops.
It's okay.
What's on her head currently is the equivalent of one of these. But there's a lot of hair to still go on her, and I'm hopefully going to finish that today and get her all wrapped up and under the tree, and then I won't have to worry about it anymore, and I can just be done for Christmas. And then I'll finish Batman very soon after Christmas and give him to Ben.
Nice. They look pretty. So, I really like Anna. Frozen though. My progress this week, let me lean and get it. I've been continuing to work on Holy Night, but it's Snapshot by Pine Mountain. Sandra Workman is the needle artist. And there goes the snowplow. Sorry if you hear that. We've had snowplow, we've had UPS man, we've had FedEx. Everybody's going by the window.
It's that time of year.
Your dad actually made a smile at comment earlier about how the FedEx truck went by, but he just kept going. We've had lots of packages delivered to online Christmas shop this year. But this is my progress on Holy Night. I've got the 2 blocks completely done, and then I've just been working on doing the upper border on the other block, and that's a smaller one. It shouldn't take much stitching, and then in here is just where it says December, and that should go fairly quickly. I hope within the next couple days to have this completely finished.
It looks beautiful.
I love it. I love how the wise men turned out too. Well, I've loved everything, but just when I finished the block, it was like, woohoo, mini finish. It was exciting. But then I also started the Hello Winter by formerly Crafts by the Nicole, now
Little Stitch Girl Designs.
So This is what the pattern looks like. And this is on 18 count opal Ada. The Oh Holy Night is the 16 count lamb's wool Ada. And this is as far as I got. So that's...
Look at the sparkles though.
Can you see it? Kind of. So this is the back of the end, the T, and the E. That's what I've got done so far. I'll continue working on that one. And those are the only two I've worked on. The only whips. I did get a little bit of stitchy haul. Not a ton.
It's a lot of progress for just a week though.
Yeah. The Hello Winter was actually just last night after I got home from Snowfall. From Christmas shopping, and we went grocery shopping. We went to all over and got all the food that I need to make and prepare for all the parties, plus Christmas Day morning, the breakfast and stuff. It was a lot, and I still have a couple things to go pick up today because I'm just that organized. I forgot, well, some of the stores were out of some things I needed. Anyway, so on eBay, I ordered a magazine, and it came, just cross stitch, and it is the, I can't remember.
December 2016.
Yeah. And the reason I ordered it, you will all know, there is several cute patterns in here. But let me find it. I should have had it open to the right page. But you know, who plans ahead? Okay.
I haven't seen this. This is super cute.
This is the reason I ordered it, was for this one right here.
Right there.
Yeah. Well, that's the chalk, and then the stitching. So you get both Priscilla's design and then the Kathy Haberman's pattern. And I also love these. I really want that, this flag one right here. I need to find that magazine. It says it's in August 2016, but anyway, so I was very pleased to get that on eBay. And then I ordered from Down Sunshine Lane, came. So excited for this one. So this is spring. Oops, I didn't take it out of the plastic.
Sorry about that, Claire.
So spring, I know you've all seen these. This is Tulip House. Chalk for the home. So excited. I was reading the floss colors and just looking at it in person, and they're always so much better in person, right? But then the newest one,
Let It Snow Bungalow.
And you got that right.
I did. Even after showing on it, I got it right.
So she kept calling it Let It Go Bungalow. Anyway, but oh, I love this one. I cannot wait. I love them all, but I just can't wait to get started on these.
I love the blues with the...
Sorry.
With the snowmen, the hats and the blues and the white.
Yeah. Well, then that red, and Kathy Haberman talked about how Priscilla really wanted that to be a red versus a pink that was more like the actual chalk design. And it really, just all those colors just go so well together, like the green and everything.
And then there's the sorry about the glare again, the little winter at the top. I love the W and the snowman and everything. They're super cute.
So that will be...
I've got some major stitch envy.
That will be a new start. Eventually I need to collect the supplies. So that's all my stitchy haul this week.
Which is probably a good thing because we're both over our stitch from stash bundle, or not
that doesn't
bundle,
start till January.
Stash budget.
I'm stocking up. That doesn't start till January.
So spend all the money now, and then we don't have to worry about any in January.
As long as I place the order before December 31st, I figure it's in 2017. After that, I'll count a stitch from stash.
I have ordered from Embroidery Central it's the most wonderful time of the year from Country Cottage Needleworks. I haven't gotten it yet. I ordered it at the first of the month, but haven't heard anything from Dawnette. So hopefully I'll be getting that soon. And that's pretty much all my haul is, except maybe whatever stitchy presents I get from my mom for Christmas, if she has gotten me any. I've gotten a lot of stitchy presents for the past few years.
That was a panic face right there, by the way. Before our next video,
Yeah,
we'll
have some
have a new start. Well, I'll have one new start. Hopefully I'll have a finish, but the start, we've shown this every episode I think we've done, but we will be starting this because...
For Snowfall by Cottage Needleworks.
Yep, it kicks off on...
the 28th.
Thank you. I think it's a Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. And so we've got all of the fabric, all the fancy floss, and I just picked up the few skeins of DMC that we needed, and we have everything to go, ready to go.
Sorry, I don't want to sneeze on camera.
Please don't.
I will be down with my in-laws when we start that, so I'll be taking stuff with me, and hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in some stitchy time.
I work that day. I only work 2 days in between Christmas and New Year's, but the Wednesday and Thursday are days I work, and then I take the Friday off. So hopefully when I get home that Thursday, I will be able to get it started. If not, it'll Friday when I'm home. On the 29th.
Yeah.
But we'll have a start.
And then hopefully at some point soon we'll be starting summer from the Cricut Collection by Vicki Hastings.
And we're doing that also with my mom.
Yeah, so we have to just talk to her and figure out when we're planning to start it, but I think we have everything that we need for that.
We have all the flosses. I need to bobbinate them and get them all organized.
Yeah. We bought all of that at the Joann's Black Friday.
Right. And then our fabric is actually, my mom has it. She said she would zigzag around it and get it prepared and ready for us. So.
And then I will be starting, and I don't have the picture. I'm really unprepared today. Like I said, I was sick and not thinking. I didn't get very much sleep, so I'm scatterbrained. But I will be starting the Tweedles, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, right next to my caterpillar from Brooks Books. So once I finish Batman and Anna, I can work on that. I've given myself this deadline, and now I'm still kind of failing at it, but I'm just ready to start stitching again.
Well, and speaking of that, is I have been going to put together like a plan, a book, calendar, something to organize my stitching and get 2018 like plans put together, what I want to work on, what projects. If I do that, I will never stick with it. And then I will like beat myself up and be like, I can't believe you didn't do that. Why didn't you find time to get that done? Like, you know, all the mental crap we say to each other. Yeah. So my 2018 stitching plans are to stitch what I want when I want.
And hopefully get a few finishes done.
Yep. Well, yeah, I should. I have some series that I'm working on. Obviously the Snapshot from Pine Needle, the Hello Winter or Hello Seasons from Little Stitch Girl Designs, and the chalk. The hands-on design, the little ones, Year in Chalk. So I have those that are all smaller projects to work on. I have some bigger ones I want to start. I want to do the donut stitches I've shown you, the tangled. These right here, both the series I would like to work on. I have some prairie schoolers ready, you know, I would like to work on. I've shown most of all this stuff.
Plus she has a secret one that we're not showing on Flosstube that she needs to get done soon.
And it's huge, and it's a year from January I need it done to get framed, and it's what, 24 pages, and I'm on page 5.
It's big. It's really big. It's gorgeous.
It's my first full coverage piece. It's the first piece I really started when I was getting back into stitching, because I didn't stitch for several years. And I'm almost done with page 5, but I'm worried about page 6 because that's when all the confetti stitches start. And I've really never done a project with that much confetti the way this does. It's a picture we made, took and made the pattern on Pick to Pat.
This was before I started designing, so. Yeah.
Well, and Pam from Pam's Crafty Corner, she also has done different patterns on Pick to Pat and stitched them, her record girls and things. That's kind of where I was figured out I could do
My
that.
friend Stacy did a huge, it's gorgeous. It's a pattern of Link from The Legend of Zelda. She's doing it for her husband because he is obsessed with Legend of Zelda. They just got a dog and named him Link. But she's where I learned about it from. So I also have a huge pattern project that I'm doing that's full coverage from there. And I've done maybe 500 stitches on it, and it's like 25 pages.
Yeah, I don't know if in the year, if I can get it done. And see, that's I don't like stitching with a deadline. I think I'm going to have to stitch it, and they'll get it when they get it.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
That's why we're not showing it on Flosstube.
But
we'll show it when it's done, though.
Yeah, other than that, I have so many other things I want to stitch, and then I feel guilty because I'm not stitching on that one. So to try to make plans for 2018, I'll just show you every video what I plan on working on.
We'll make plans for a week, 2 weeks in advance.
That's the most I can handle.
Right now I have a few big projects. I have the Alice in Wonderland that I've shown you guys, the caterpillar that I finished. And I'm doing all of those patterns. We have the fabric all cut and sized and everything laid out, and so I know exactly which patterns I'm doing where. But that one's fun because every pattern is a little finish that I get to celebrate. I have one that I got when I was 15, 16 for Christmas one year that is the classic Disney princesses. It has Snow White and Belle and Ariel and Jasmine.
Say we're 16
Cinderella.
or 17, but something like that, yeah.
I can't remember who all is on it, but it is from Frogwood Manor on Etsy that I haven't picked up in a little while. I'm not even one page done with it because there's a lot of confetti. I've got the big one that I started that was the Pick to Pat designs, or the Pick to Pat pattern that I made. There's a lot to do, so I'm hoping I'll finish a little bit this coming year. My goal is to have at least one finish like every month, no matter how big or small it is.
That's a good goal. I like that goal. I could probably stick with that one, but it might be a little tiny one.
It might be the chalk for the home that's like not full coverage and is like 4x6 and is very small.
But I can handle it. That's okay.
And then I wanted to announce, obviously, earlier in the video I said that on Instagram you can find me at Little Stitch Girl Designs. I have decided to completely rebrand my Etsy shop. I rebranded like 2 years ago from Yarn by the Nickel to Crafts by the Nickel. And the whole idea was that, like, because my last name is Nickel, like the coin.
Not spelled the same though.
But it's not spelled the same, and everyone thinks that it's Nicole the way that it's spelled. And I actually have a lot of people that think my name is Nicole Jordan, because apparently Jordan's a more common last name than first name. But people just haven't gotten it as well, and I just haven't loved it as much as I thought I did. I was kind of in a rush when I first set up my Etsy shop, so I didn't like sit and think about what I wanted it to be called. So I'm rebranding, new year, new brand. That's kind of my goal after Christmas, is to just get everything in my shop taken care of and changed over. So on Etsy, it's littlestitchgirl.etsy.com. On Instagram, it's Little Stitch Girl Designs, and I haven't changed my Facebook yet. So you can see all of that coming in 2018.
Oh, that's not that far away.
I know, it's like a week away.
Where did the year go? You can find me, like always, on Instagram as JamieXStitch. I can't rebrand myself. Mine's not business.
She's old enough that she's just stuck in her ways.
Yep.
I was also going to add to that the first week of January, the 1st through the 7th, I will be having a 25% off sale in my shop. No coupon code required. All the patterns are on sale, so it's just to celebrate the rebranding.
Nice. That'll be good.
So,
just some fun series on there. I didn't show the whole series that's going with the Hello Seasons, but that is the whole set right there.
So she's done autumn. We've shown that. She's on winter.
And next will be spring and summer. So I should have those all finished this next year, 2018. But yeah, she has some really fun designs on there.
I have a lot more that I'll be adding soon, I promise.
I have one. I have one that next year sometime I'll do that is witches be crazy. And I have a cauldron that I put up at Halloween time, and I will set or attach it to there. I've already got the idea. I just need to stitch it. But you know, that will be next fall. That's not anything pressing.
Yeah. So we've got a lot to do. We've got not as much done this week, but
for one week.
Well, she did. I feel like I was slacking.
I'd say you made all of Batman, and you know that you've got done so far, and got quite a bit done on Anna. So
I pretty much just have to assemble him and finish the cape and hood, and the arms. That's the biggest thing, is just that doing the fingers takes so long. I'm gonna try to get him done. I'm not gonna completely say like that he won't be, but I now have a video to edit and a family Christmas party and a lot to do today, so chances are he probably won't get done in time. But we wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate.
Yep, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year
holidays.
In a week, because we won't see you until the new year. I think that's it this week.
That's it. We'll signing off for this year.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.